Hey guys, and we're now back with some more Atlas today, so let's get loaded in. We're gonna have to keep hearing this song over and over again, right? Hopefully the chat thing has sorted itself out on OBS. I don't know what's caused that to stop, other than perhaps there has been some OBS update that's done it. But I have a feeling that it is just doing it on its own. Like, it's not... I might have to just reset the chat thing so it comes up properly, but we will see. I'll just check to see if it actually does anything if I do this. Hang on a second. Yeah, no, it's not popping up, is it, still? While we wait for this to load in. Oh, I say that and then it loads in. Well, I say it loads in, and then it's just a black screen, isn't it? Come on, game. What you doing? That or it's this region is just really bugged. Because I'm still in J13, I haven't left J13 since yesterday. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're gonna wait 1 minute here, and I'm just gonna see if I can sort out the chat bot, because obviously I still want it to work. I mean... Let's do properties. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm probably gonna remove the CSS code that's in here, which is what makes it look very fancy. Or I could edit it and see what happens. But I'm gonna try and remove that second, and then see if bot comes up. We'll know in a second, because that should pop up when you edit stuff on it, but apparently it's not. Oh, it says connecting. Chat connecting, da 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 da. Why can't I see you then? It's supposed to be there. Popping up in chat. It's showing it in the properties for it is showing up, but apparently it's not actually showing up on the thing, so... Which is really strange. Like, I don't know why that's not actually showing up. So we'll try putting the CSS back in. Okay. Because it's supposed to be above everything else, so it's not like it's there we go. I moved it up. Oh, that's why it was behind the chat. Oh, behind the game. The game obviously got moved up. Okay, so I figured it out, guys. I did a derp. I did a big derp with the chat there. Okay. That's why it wasn't coming up on Atlas. So I was like thinking, well, it's disappeared. But I must have accidentally moved the game layer at some point over the chat. I didn't mean to. Oy vey. One of those days. So, we're still on the island. My vitamin bars aren't that great, because obviously they've lowered over time, and I've got no food left to me whatsoever now. All my food is just gone. Because, even if you're offline, it decays, so... One of those things, right? Ah, sorry guys, I had to put my nose out there again. It's this time of year, it's like I get allergies, because we're starting to get warmer. So plants are starting to, you know, do the pollination and stuff. And because it's getting cold and hot, cold and warm, cold and warm. When it's really cold, I get congested. When there's pollen, I get congested. So it's kind of one of those days where it's like, it could be anything, but I doubt it's like what everything else is going about, you know. I wonder if the sea bass is actually going to give us food. They don't normally. Like, from my experience with sea bass, you kill them and they just don't give you anything. Oh, and it does. Oh, that's good. Because whenever I've killed a sea bass, I've got absolutely fuck all from it. Like, it doesn't give you anything. But this is good. That gives me my fish, which gives me my vitamin D. And these around here are like literally just got garlic and arctic berries, so that's another good thing. So I can't remember what each vitamin is. I just know the blue one is D, because of the fact that you get it from milk as well. So for it being a very cold place, this is actually quite a nice peaceful one, because like I've only seen a wolf come around like every now and then. Like it's not like the Cobra Island where there was constantly cobras just like, you know, just there. Okay, so I need some wood. Have I left some wood anywhere? Please that. I did. Good. What I like to see. I hope I dropped that in the water, which I think I did. Just chuck rotten meat into the sea, it's fine, you know. Yeah, something else might make use of it. You never know. So what I can see right now is there's a bunch of horses and stuff. And the good thing is I got spyglass, so I can just do this. They got little sheep, or there's another sheep, but it's like a male sheep. You've got cows, seagulls, rabbits. There is a bear around here somewhere. But I think the bear are pretty much like passive in a sense. Like I don't think they'll really do anything unless you poke the bear, pretty much, you know. So we should be fine with the bears and everything. Taming a bear is going to be very difficult, because I think the easiest way to tame one is to have honey, because they really enjoy that. But obviously you can tame them with meat and stuff and that. What that person has there by the looks of it is an animal trap door and everything. So what you would do is, if you had something like a bear chasing you, run in there, jump out the doorway, and it would be stuck. But it could damage the stuff, obviously, because as it's trying to get to you. But if you just sort of like keep stuff on you to repair it, and then just keep, you know, feeding it and doing the Ebola thing and stuff. But I think you can only Ebola it once it's a certain like health level. I think you do have to knock itself down, if I remember correctly. So it's kind of like one of those things where it does take a little bit. Like personally, I'm not that good at it. I'm much better at just taming like boars and stuff, because they're just easy. You just go up and you just feed them. But the aggressive stuff, you have to get them trapped to feed them. They don't want to know otherwise. I think obviously the male versions of like animals, I think like, so you had a bull. The bulls, I think you have to capture to feed. Like I don't think they actually. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, so we got the stuff for our clothing. So now you can see that I'm not actually freezing whilst I'm here, which is why I had to go to that island to get the sap, to make the gear, because obviously I would have just froze out here anyway, or I would have had to stay inside, not freeze. I don't know if I can actually build here. I know I got invited to come here and join these guys, but I don't know if I can build my own little base or anything. I don't know if anyone actually in the actual company is online. But obviously get some. I need to fix my my tools up and everything. Run out. Get some cotton though. Actually, I wonder if I could make some metal tools because I've got hydrite that I haven't used from that fish. Oh, hello, Seagull. You got stuck on my my ship, right? Put that in there. Yeah, out of the way because I don't need it in my inventory. See, I think you get more if you have a metal pick anyway. Like, I think it gives you more resources. That rock had a weird inside to it, didn't it? It was like... I don't know if the obsidian's counted as a metal. I don't think it is. No, it's counted as a flint. That's fine. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That I made it, but I didn't pick it up. I'll put that in there as well. And then what I want to do is put my extra armor, this stuff. I'm going to put this back in here. Yep. Extra flint in here because I don't think I'm going to need it with these tools. I'm gonna get some more cotton so we can at least make a grappling hook. And then what I might do is see about maybe making a like another raft rather than taking my boat out, and then I can go see if there's any like flotsam in the ocean and pick up the flotsam that way, because it's probably the safe way of doing it, because that way then I don't get my ship destroyed. I can have a bed set straight here and come back. But obviously the only danger of doing that is that if I do die I do lose everything out on that raft. Oh, it's more. I need to talk about it. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So we now got a grappling hook, and basically what we can do, that's we were to go out sailing, for example, and we sort of flotsam, then you that grappling hook grab that flotsam. If I can, I can't. There's no flotsam here, obviously, but I'll show you what it does, sort of kind of thing. Here like this, and you do that. You like a range. Around and then you throw it. Grab the flotsam. And then you'd pull it in. Oh, I don't want to do that. I think I must have gripped onto something with it, but... but you know, like, you kind of get the gist of it. I kind of want to build a base, but at the same time I'm not sure if I can. Because obviously I got invited to come here. Let's see, you got global, local. I don't know how you get to local. The chat settings. Okay, so apparently it's inset for local. We'll see if anyone was. Because they might be playing. Might not. I don't know if that means that I'll be able to see if anyone's on, but... I mean, we could try sailing around the island a little bit and see if there is a spot where there's not so much, like there isn't boats and stuff, so we could, like, make a little base. I thought there was a ship out there, but it's just like weird stuff on the sail there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that, so we'll just go around really slowly. Because you got a dock there, you got a dock here. I don't think there was a dock further along where I was earlier. Like, I got here before and I came, like, sort of more... I imagine this is south, because this is the top left island, so we're going sort of south now. The sails are having a weird kind of, like, texture thing going on there. When you think there was another ship out there? Or because of the fog. Very weird. So we'll just use the one sail to get around, because you know that's probably the best bet. You won't sail too fast then. Oh nice, it's got dark. It's night time, so now I can't see so well. I love how the lighting is a bit weird in this game. Like, 1 minute it goes really dark, 1 minute it goes really light, and especially when it's coming up to sunrise and everything, you know. So... It was up this way, I think. I was up near here, and that was where I saw the wolf first came here, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't go off there. Because I did jump off, and that wolf did come charging at me. And if it hadn't been for the fact that my ship was right there and I could climb straight back up, then yes, the wolf would have actually killed me whilst I was here. Not sure if that's a wolf. Getting chased with something running around as if it's being chased after. Yeah, I don't know how this works because it's not letting me do it. Like, Masswell doesn't seem to do anything. Probably something else that does it. Because I think you can still build on islands that someone has claimed as long, you know, because obviously there's a tax bonus that people can add so that allows people to build on it. I don't know if you can make it so people can't build on it whatsoever, but... Of course. I mean, this south area looks pretty empty. Like, doesn't look like there's anyone built down here. So there is a ship here. They will look at it. Someone's left their ship here, so they could have potentially been building down there as well. Maybe up there on that rock. Yeah, someone has been building up there as well. Because I kind of want to build somewhere on, if I'm going to build on the island, but not build right smack bang next to someone, because I feel that would be a bit of an arse thing for me to do. Oh god, I saw the rock. Oh. This could be their actual base area because it's got a lot of big ships. Of sort of like base up on the rock, maybe, I don't know. Because the other place didn't look very structured, but like a group base kind of thing. That makes. That's a completely different group. Tell with the name underneath it. That might not even be the people. You see how small my ship is in comparison to that ship. This isn't the biggest ship. Like, I think that might be the biggest ship actually because of the amount of sails on it. But obviously, to have a ship like that, you do definitely need to have a crew member kind of thing. You cannot sail that on your own because that you need to be able to like run back and forth patrol between one or two sails and steer it. The easiest way to be able to man it would be to have people that actually, or to have crew members and that. So I feel like this is a different group on this part of the island. They do own that. Got. Yeah. Okay. little bit of island looks like. Is that a cobra? Actual cobra on this island. Wow. I thought it would have been too cold for them. Apparently not. Someone's building a ship there, right? Okay, so this is their port as well. Here's their stuff there. We're just casually, just like, you know, gliding around the island because I'm looking for a nice little spot to go to. I think if there's nothing built there in front of me, I might see if I can settle a little base there. I don't know when the people on this island are going to be online because it was someone from the actual group did turn around and say I'll come to this island like during one of my streams. But I've not seen anyone like running around the island or anything, you know. Okay, so there is a thing there as well. Hopefully there won't be one here. I can just build a little house and like start working on a little base. I can take all the stuff off my ship, like the tannery and the smithery can come off the ship, and that can just go into the house sort of kind of thing. They got a lighthouse this side. I don't know if that's something built there on the floor. Like it. That code could be sign. Anything else? Okay, so sail into a rock and destroy my ship. Didn't mean to turn my ship all the way around like that, but okay. At least it stopped it, right? You know. Which one? Go a little bit away. So probably can't because it looks like okay, yes, that's a trap over there with the signposts. That's what someone told me before. It was like, because I saw that before and thought, what the bloody hell is this? And it's like, oh, no, it's actually a trap apparently, so. I looks like that could be a wolf. It may be something like a bear maybe killed it. Hmm. See. As long as it doesn't like disappear before we get off the ship, but because what we're doing is turning the ship around, we're then gonna reverse the ship towards the island so we can then you know, get off the ship safely. Well, we can get off the ship safely either way, but you know what I mean. It's easier if you face your ship towards the island like that way, because then it's like if you decide then to go sailing again, you can just take straight off facing out from the ship rather than having to turn all the way around anyway. I'll do. No, I think the body's gone. I reckon that was a wolf, like a dead wolf. If there's anyone from the actual group that's on, because I got told to come here. Not fully anchored in settlement, but it is fully anchored, right? Yeah, hi. Really? Oh, that's a tail. Another one. How does that as a crow? Yep. You got your chicken here as well, that's good. I got from this group is probably like a very, very, very small group, because the fact is I've not seen anyone from the group apart from the one person who came. Like, there was someone who came in my stream the other day and said about it, and they kind of like popped on and said, hey, come to J13, and then nothing. So obviously I don't have to stay here. I can move on to somewhere else and see if I can find a company that will let me team up with them. I am on the official EU PvE server. I really should set up a little command for the bot for that. We're here. Obviously, I know there is a Discord for Atlas where people do advertise their companies and stuff. Hmm. I was on there earlier, but I decided to start over on this one. But I mean, I haven't really got very far on the NA server, so. Like, I'm probably more further ahead on this one than I am on the NA, because I started out on the NA just to kind of get to grips with the game again, and then was like, oh, if I start a stream, I'll start scratch, like, you know, make my character and everything, that jazz and stuff. I mean, there's a few companies apparently in the EU that are actually looking for people. Like, there's one that's been posted this morning. Is looking for players who are keen to join a relaxed little company with 3 owned islands. It's kind of one of those things, like, it's like I want to join a company, but I don't want to be expected to do too much of it, if it makes sense, because obviously I'm only doing this for streams at the moment. But I kind of want to see more content, but I was like, you know, but I want to be relaxed at the same time. But I feel like if I joined a relaxed group, then I might not get to do much of the content, so... But I don't think anyone from this company is actually playing at the moment, because I've not seen anyone on for the past couple of days that I've been here. Which is kind of a little bit of a bummer, you know, after sailing all the way out here. Because it did pretty much sail all the way out here. It was a bit of a tedious sail. Could just ask some Claymore. Also here, I'm just going to BRB one sec, guys. And I'm back. Wow, so we got no response from anyone. Oh, I'm still talking in chat apparently. So it kind of seems pretty dead. Unless Global only goes inside the region. But I mean, I could leave myself here and probably start over on the NA and do a little bit on there as well, because obviously I don't know if I can be asked to sail from here to somewhere else on the EU one just yet. Like, I might do that off stream if I find a company. That was a pain. Absolute pain before. Do connected players currently in this room. So obviously me and one other person. So this group probably isn't even on. I'll go to the other server. Or like switch between servers, it's fine, you know. So I still haven't got my character then. Okay, Because the desert island's going to be right at the top, isn't it? Like. Or in the middle, isn't it? Yeah. I could have sworn I already had a character on it, but apparently I don't. Apparently it's got rid of my player unless the player died or something. What? I didn't even get a chance to click on that. That just like popped up and then disappeared. You know, what? Oh dear. That's just cola. What are you know about? Too early for that kind of drink. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. I have my ship and everything. What? What? I'm so confused. Like, it made it seem like I hadn't got a player at all or anything. And then it's like, oh, here you go. Here's your person. Take him back. And I'm like, well, okay. I'm bloody game. Ah, okay, so... That one, got that, so I think we get the water barrel, don't we? That.
A pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
Thank you very much for that follow. Where am I? I can't remember where I left myself. Oh, apparently I'm in, is it M8? Yes, I'm in M8. So... Oh, that was confusing as hell. Like when it was like, oh, you can't just rejoin the server. You have to like pick a region, and I was like, okay, so my person's obviously gone or something. And then no, it's not. So you can see my other characters like pretty much further ahead because I was putting more into it. But I don't mind switching a little bit, just to kind of do something. So we're on like a tropical island. Okay. Say like a region to the west and above me. Quite funny. Landfall. I can't remember what I was doing here, to be honest with you. I bet there's ants. Always bloody ants. There we go. They got like discovered, right? I got no food. Probably should try and get something from this island though. Kill that turtle. That at least will give me some meat. Oh, what on yeah, on Twitch I did see it. I'll look at it in a second then. There we go. Be something else. I guess it might be over into the island. That. Ah, it's sulfur, okay. Oh, fuck. That was a bit terrible, wasn't it? I just, you know, wonderful. Cardinal Spear, so we need some flint. Like, thanks for that, rattlesnake. I guess, yes, we could use the meat maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that does that. That's cool. Okay, so I really should make a smithy and make a water barrel. Don't think I've got enough. I even got the smithy unlocked, haven't I? Have. Let's see. I have. Sure I did. Tannery. No. Okay, what one unlocks the bloody damn? If we get that. Ah, that one. Okay, yeah. So I need to get 8 points, don't I? I'll hold off because I want to get that one point system. So I get another level up and then. Oh, that looked like a tiger. We don't want to be. Yeah, no. That's bad. That's very bad for me, at least. Let's get back on the ship. Be safe. Yeah, of course. It just wants to cuddle me with its claws and everything, you know. Use me as a pincushion and everything. We need to get the smith. Need to get XP, but obviously, easiest way is gonna be killing something. I don't want to go out and try and face that cat because that cat's gonna be nasty. A little bit. I'm gonna try and kill some more fish. That'll give me. So I should leave the cat offering, right? You know, I should just leave the fish for it and say, here you go, kitty. As the fishy. Leave me be. Quite a big fish when you think about it. Like, I'm surprised I can carry it like this. But there you go, kitty. I leave your fish. You leave me be. Eat your fish. I think that's a fair trade, right? I don't see the tuna. Oh, it's a baby tuna. It was titty. Like, it was so tiny. Ah. I'm sorry, little tuna fish, but you're going on the island like this. You're my offering to the kitty cats of the island. A baby shark. Ah. Oh no, I don't think it would be a baby shark though. I think that'd be quite terrifying. I still think a baby shark would be horrible. It's okay for you. Yes, I leave some fishies for the cats. There we go. See, they'll be my friends now, right? Two big fish and a little fish. Big fish, little fish. Where's the cardboard box? Oh, it's a toe. Come on, toe. It's easier if I fight you out on land anyway. There we go. Now we can make the smithy. Which is stone. I actually literally have everything on me but stone. That's kind of cool. Didn't even realise. That's a wonderful surprise. The dead fish are gone, aren't they? Yeah, they're useful. I should have really harvested them for the fish skin. They're so good. No, ho, 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 ho. The big kitty. No, big kitty. Go away, big kitty. You didn't see me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Shark! Oh, fuck! Not my life, right? Oh, that was... Oh, that gave me a fright. We talked up sharks and that shark came over and said, I'll show you a fucking shark. Oh, dude. I guess I swam out too far from the island, right? That was bloody terrifying. Whew. Yeah, no, that was absolutely terrifying. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that really did kind of get me a little bit, you know? I think it's because this is here. Doesn't want to place it because that's there. Probably was hilarious, wasn't it? I avoid the cat, and instead I get a shark on my ass instead. That's great. Thank you, shark. What I always wanted was to be scared shitless. Probably gonna have to move my campfire once this is done. Oh, who needs to get the heart pumping by exercising when you can play a game that just scares the crap out of you like that? Sharks. If it wasn't for the tuna on my hands, I could have probably, like, you know, booped its snoot with my fist, like punch it on the nose. That's what you're supposed to do with sharks, right? Not that I think that would really work, but build another campfire now. Yeah, I'll make another one. Because I know once I destroy that one, that's going to disappear. But there, I can put it... I put it down on the other ship like this. I don't see why it went. Let me put it down here. Oh, I saw it. Like it went somewhere, didn't it? Like, can't go there, but can you go this side? Can, but you tip the thing. Okay, so we're gonna put you this side. Need to clip on here. Saw it go blue over here somewhere. Did just ever so slightly. I can still access the sail, that's fine. Oh. Bloody sharks. I'm gonna say that. Bloody sharks. Right, so I could probably at least make one more barrel, just what I kind of want, because good to have, isn't it? You know. I'm probably gonna have to clip that shark bit later on. I just show my friends and be like, oh yeah, you know, cats are scary, right? But wow, what about this? Ah, there we go. Awesome. At least my vitamins are looking a bit better now than they were when I started out. Came back on here, like they were really low, so built that pack up pretty quick, so that's good. Let's see. I got this. I'm close to leveling up again. So there's two bears over there. I think I see a scorpion as well. A boar. That scorpion's going for a bird, which is quite hilarious when they stuff goes like that. When they're like, "Oh, I'll try and get this bird that's flying in the sky," you know. bear looks like it's been hurt, so I wonder if that's fought against the... It's killed something over there, isn't it? I don't know if I want to go over there and see, to be honest. Eight is like this one, I think it's 5 that allows you to harvest more stuff, doesn't it? Yeah. Sure, if you want to come and stop by, that'd be great. What is it? It's, oh. In the far bottom one in the middle. Go on. You want to see it on the map there? I think I'm on the south side of it, yeah. My ship was on the south side. Sort of smack bang in the middle of the south side of it. See, it's just on there. Oh no. Almost leveled up again. I heard it. There was like a turtle nearby. I did hear it. Ah, it's got back over there. We'll get this fish. Oh, hello, parrot. If I had some crackers, parrot, I would give them to you. Don't you want to watch out? I'll hit you. Go away. Ah, so I think it might be that if the bass is too small. It doesn't give you anything, but that's fine. That kind of makes sense though, right? Get another fish. Oh, it's a stingray over there, look. Oh, oh. Okay, I got my level. Had a tiny baby shark, right? That's why. That's why the other shark came from me, right? Because I was killing baby sharks. So the big shark came along and was like, ah. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. What do you want, parrot? You're flying around my ship like you're crazy. I ain't got no crackers. I know I said I'd give you a cracker, but I ain't got no crackers. Phew. Oh dear. Okay, so Tannery was did that. We should have all that, I think. I can put it there, but I don't know if I will, because I think that will just get into the I feel like they just heard a car horn outside, I'm not sure. Oh, not great, but you know, it'll do. Apparently I can't craft any gear though. Put this in here anyway, because I'm pretty certain I need to put some of this stuff in here. I've got any more skills. Yeah, 20. And then it's basic armor, isn't it? Was that one? No, that's the armory. Maybe that is the armory, like, I don't know. Something like that. We just need to go up a couple of levels again. Get some more skill points. Oh, I see you now. Yeah. I like that angle was like, I mean, I can look in the barrel and it's like, water, no water, water. It's a magic barrel, you know. Oh, I love camera angles, right? Oh, it's a big cat and there's one. Hmm. There we go, that's not fair. Okay, I think there's two like lions walking along the coast there. We can just about see. There is one thing I don't have on my ship that I probably should have on my. That. There we go. So now I've got everything that I can possibly want on my ship. That's a big ship. Oh, that's a pretty big ship.
Pardon me, but would by chance have any Grey Poupon?
Oh dear. I'm not sure. What's the voice button actually?
Pleasure to meet you, my dear.
Oh, it's B. Ahoy, ahoy. So I haven't used the voice chatting game for this in like, well, I think I used it like once or twice before and I just never bothered with it because most people don't. That is a pretty cool ship. Not gonna lie.
Apologize about that. Apparently I was appearing without any knickers on. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Just chilling and avoiding sharks. Oh,
Sharks? There's no sharks in these waters. I heard there's only little kitty cats that want to scratch your back.
they didn't like my fish offerings.
No. How rude.
I know, right?
Okay, well, enough of the accent. I am an American, so that's why I probably sound like an idiot.
So good.
Um, it was just by chance I was in L7. I was at a friend of mine's place, building this brigantine, actually.
I didn't even realize what one I left myself in. So that was actually quite cool.
Actually on my way. Yes, I know. I watched you spawn in, and you. It was like Christmas to you. Is there anything you need? Anything I can help you with?
Oh, I should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually taking this ship back to my base, where the animals are, and finishing getting it outfitted.
Pretty neat ship.
Well, thank you. It's I didn't have enough wood to finish everything. I just basically had to haul this brigantine on a schooner, and so it was very heavy. but got it most of it done, and literally I was in the process of taking it back, and I ran into you and your stream. So, and if you want to be a part of the Misfits, love to have you. We don't really require anything. Like you don't have to harvest 5,000 wood every day or whatever. Just if we need something, we try to help each other.
That sounds
We're a
cool.
small group of about 4 or 5, so it's nothing major, like a major group. Um, this is our first Brigade team. We just started playing again. For the most part, we stopped in September, but I picked it back up here about a month ago, and a few other people have joined us. I think right now there's 5 in our group. One's dormant. He's out playing Escape from Tarkov. Um, one's kind of wishy-washy. Tad's pretty active as well. He's OCD, so when he's into it, he's into it. And Fix It is just new to it as well. So that's us.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean,
We
I
just
played a
want
bit
to
quite
play and
before, and
have fun. So
then I've just like recently come back to it again. So
oh, brilliant. Well, the Misfits isn't set just for Atlas. It's for just people hanging out, playing games. And of course, because you stream, the Misfits Discord would automatically promote you as well. So,
that's neat. I'm always up for finding people to play with. So
but
good.
I'm not going to make this any more awkward than unnecessary. Um, but you are welcome. You have access to the Discord, and I have friended you. You're welcome to reach out to me anytime. And of course, if you need anything, please let us know. Apparently, we're just a hop, skip, and a ship of the dam away. We may even bring you a baby shark.
Yeah, baby sharks.
Baby shark. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. Well, take care. And I will be in here lurking. And I'm going to see if I can catch some good wind and head on back to A8.
Okay, I was gonna cut that's what I. This is my problem. I procrastinate and I forget what I'm planning to do. It take longer than what I normally would to do stuff. Let's see what skills we got. So I just unlocked the armor, didn't we? But I don't really need to do armor at the moment. I mean, this one's got unlocked melee weaponry, right? But I'm pretty certain I saw that else. Like that's in. Yeah. I don't get why it's in there twice. That seems a bit counterproductive. Why is it in 2 trees? That seems silly. Very silly. So, I would like... Can. I don't think I can yet, no, because I haven't learned it, have I? Yeah, so I need 2 more points to learn that. I can't make a sword, but I've learned that I can learn to make a sword. Which makes sense. Oh no, I love this game though. What is that? Is that a turtle over there? Aha! To get some turtle. And 2 of them, which is fine. Get them to come to land if there is. Kill them. Get the XP. I mean, this is what I like about like survival games like this, is that if you're on a PvE server, you can find pretty chilled back people. Great. Like I'm like dragging this this bass from its insides. It's like wow. You gotta love camera angles, right? Okay, we got that. That boosted us up quite a bit of XP, didn't it? I think that's a tuna fish. I guess. So I'm being really careful how far out I go in the water this time, because obviously, you know, that shark just that came out of nowhere. He was a nosy bastard, he was. Oh, those cyclones though. I would hate to sail through them. Oh, is his ship going on it? Be safe. Don't hit the cyclones. Like, even just seeing someone actually sail out through the cyclones, that makes me a bit anxious to see it. I get nervous when there's cyclones, and I'm sailing out on there, because it's like, no, my luck, I'll either like just clip a cyclone, or I'll end up sailing right through the damn thing, because I just won't have enough wind behind myself to avoid it. But cyclones are crazy, because you can see like there's more than one. And they even get close to the coast here, but the thing is, if you're on an island, they disappear, like dissipate. Kind of not how cyclones work, but you know. But hey, there is no such thing as a law of physics in video games. Oof. Cyclones though, eh? And look at all this food I'm getting though, it's really good. Like, I'm getting so much food from doing this, but obviously this food isn't going to last for that, like, forever, so... Hopefully the cyclone's style. Look at that, like, they disappear, but at the same time, a lot of them can just randomly appear at once. And you can kind of see right now, like, in the top right, you can see how that arrow is, like, slowly sort of drifting round, because the way the wind goes is, like, it moves. I think the weather's changing. It looks like it's going. Okay. I mean, I could, get my way over A8. It's gonna be a bit of a way for me to go, because obviously, as you can see, quite a way away to go. And between me and there is get there. D8 is a safety button from what I can see. L8 is a one, so that wouldn't be too bad for me. I can get through that. If I was to go down to K9, J9 was a we'd hate 8, we don't go through. Got plenty of food, we've got plenty of stuff to prepare. Plenty of like, yeah, we got. I could get some more cocoa beans just in case. They're pretty good actually. Like cocoa beans seem to give you a lot of the yellow vitamin. I know that if you go into cooking and you make better food, that can give you better vitamins altogether. But it's just like I haven't really tried it. I kind of want to get a base set if I want to have base where I can cook stuff and everything. But this is getting set up, you know. Oh. Ah, okay. Have I got too much weight on the ship? That is not. Yeah, so my weight is, the additional weight on this is, I've probably got too much on it at the moment. Like, your vessel will sink. So. I can dump some. Dump the rock, because stone's like really easy to get, so we'll just dump that. The wood is what we're gonna need. I'll take the stone out. The reason I'm doing that is so I can dump it off the ship. I can't apparently. Don't jump, but at the same time, nothing here. That's a bit less weight on the ship. See if maybe there's some flint on this as well, because if there's any flint in here, I'll just get that too. That will mean less weight for the ship. Get flint really easily from just. Not overweight now, but obviously I'm still a bit concerned that it might be a little bit too much weight. Take this for now. Dump the extra. Hopefully. Right. South. I feel like I'm even moving forward. Maybe it's just going really because clouds. Ship stuck. Oh no, I think I know what it is actually. It's because I got too much weight on my ship, isn't it? So my ship isn't going to move anywhere because it's too heavy. So I do need to just lose some weight on the ship. There we go. Yeah, it was just too heavy to actually move. Which makes sense, you know. Makes total sense. If your ship's too heavy, it's obviously not going to sail very well, is it? Go straight south in. So we get us a little bit of distance between us and the island, and hopefully. I just need my ship to get some upgrades, like level up, so I can upgrade the wake. I think this one I put sturdiness on it more than I did the weight. I should have put the weight. Kind of slowly going along because obviously, you know, the ship's still pretty heavy. Let's see if I get rid of that amount. Might take us a little bit to get there because obviously it's a bit heavy, so I need to kind of get some level up on the ship to really be able to the weight. Is fine, you know. Good. But it's probably going to start getting really slow because much wood. At least there was those ghost ships between here and the border, right? Main thing. I mean, I'm alright at avoiding them, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. Like, if they're not there, then it's... A bit, just, I know, save 8, but it's fine. I was trying to put my, cats up a bit more. this bit's going to be a bit slow getting to the next region. Actually, no, I could go straight south, sail through the safe region, and then go. Yeah, that'd be safe, wouldn't it? That'd probably be a little bit safe, and hopefully the wind might be a bit different in it. Well. But because that's like a free port, there's less chance of actually having ghost ships, I think. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a ghost ship there. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. There could be a chance of ghost region. But I think that, you know, doing this might be a bit safer. Just slowly sailing through a lawless region. If I load in. Kind of, you know, catch. That shark, I think it is. Oh yes, that's good. I think the only way the ships can actually level up is by actually sailing them. But you know, I kind of have to sail it to get the level ups to get what I want for it. Fine. Yeah. slowly. I think the weather changes could still happen in here. Like if there was a cyclone thing, I think that could still happen in all areas, which not too bad if you're right by an island, but obviously if you're out sailing, then I kind of like keeping close to the edge because in that way I can avoid the weather change. Just switch into another region real quick. As long as that region isn't just as bad. Well, that looks like it's a big shark. Well, that was a whale, but I don't think a whale was ever quite tall, to be fair. But that looked like a really, really big shark. Pretty certain that was a shark. Just taking a bit to get where we want to get, but hey, that's right. Yeah, it's because when I updated my computer parts, I had to get Windows 10, so everything with the bot got reset. Because I didn't think about it. I didn't think about the fact that a new motherboard would need a fresh installation kind of thing, so it's a bit of a pain, obviously, but it's fine. It all worked out though. New stuff from my computer, so that was good. think I think it's plunder. I think is the one I put, and then the amount. That I think. Pretty certain I changed it because it used to be ship attack, but then I thought, well, plunder sounds better and it's shorter, right? So easier. What is that? That didn't sound like a dolphin. Is that a whale? I'm doing good. Doing really good. I've hopped over to the NA server of Atlas for a little bit because I got to that island that I said about the other day, but the people don't seem to really be on, so I popped over to this one for a bit. Just we're on an adventure, sailing the high seas. I mean, good thing was that when I was playing on this before to kind of get my my grips with the game again. Ooh, we got a lot of doubloons there. Look at that. But yeah, I wasn't that far off from what I actually got on the EU anyway, so I was able just to kind of catch up pretty easy with this one. I think what I'm gonna do is probably like alternate between the two every now and then. So like, but so like, you know, if I get invited to an EU one, I'll probably alternate between that as well, just to kind of like, you know, keep it interesting, see how things go. That's if I can be bothered to do it though, obviously. I mean, I can get quite lazy with that sort of kind of stuff, but we'll see. One thing I need to actually do, like, after I've done my stream today, is I need to check to see if there's any more mods to update on the pack. I haven't checked it recently. I've had my friend M. He's been streaming my Minecraft mod pack for a bit, which has been quite cool. You know, and that's been getting some more people on there every now and then, so... Especially since we've got the voting option now as well, so the voting obviously does bring people in if people do it. Just people have got to just, you know, remember to do it pretty much. I mean, I struggle to remember to do it half the time because I think, well, I have to go to our website, have to click the link, have to then open 6 links to then click it. And sometimes I forget to do it, so it's all good, you know. Oh no, it was so funny the other day actually. So this kid that plays with the gaming that hosts my back. He wanted me to teach him how to use agriculture. I said, okay, I'll teach you how to use it. Every time I tried to say the next step of what he do, he would trail off onto something else. And the next day, he tried to have a go at me for it, that I didn't teach him because I went offline, and I was like, yeah, it was late, you know, I need to go to sleep. So he tried to raise his voice to me, and I was like, kid, please, you have a focusing issue. I ain't teaching you if you ain't gonna listen. So, that was so funny. Like, everyone else in the voice chat was just kind of like sitting there quietly, but you could kind of tell that they really wanted to start clapping, because it was like this kid was literally raising his voice at me, and I turned around and said, "Don't you raise your voice at me." I was like, I'm not having a 12-year-old try to raise their voice at me and yell at me for something that I wouldn't do because they weren't interested in actually focusing properly. I gave him a chance. He didn't want to listen, so I'm like, yeah, use YouTube, use the video guides. Like, I don't mind teaching people stuff. Like, if I know how to do something in a game, I'm more than happy to tell people how to do it, as long as that person isn't an asshole about it. Like, you know, as long as they're, like, legitimately wanting to learn how to do it. Because if they piss about, then it's like, what's the point? Plus, if you're someone that doesn't have, like, a great focus, then probably the best bet is to watch video guides, because at least with the video guides, you can pause them, you can rewind them, you can always rewatch the same thing over and over again. You don't have to get someone to repeat themselves, right? Oh, yes, this is slow. Oh god, I couldn't be a teacher, what are you on about? Honestly, I don't mind kids, I just can't stand other people's kids. Like, I was kind of half tempted not to stream today, because my wake up call this morning was literally random banging on the, and every time the banging stopped, a kid would be crying, and then the banging would start again, and the crying, and I was just like, you please shut your kid up just for another hour. Like, oh. You know what the parents are like, if you tell them and say, well, your kid needs to shut up, you tell their kid off, they'll give you shit for it, and it's just like, well, your kid's being really bloody noisy, no one else has to put up with it. Hell, if I had a kid that kept screaming all the time, I'd put a bloody face, like, I'd put a face mask on them so they couldn't scream. Like, shut up. Put a sock in your mouth. I'd actually probably be a decent parent, but you know, at least I'd probably try and make it so my kid didn't need to scream for attention. By, like, you know, teaching them that they won't get what they want. I mean, right now it's like a kind of crappy situation because everyone has to stay in lockdown, don't they? So, you know, I can understand kids being really stressed out and not being able to go out and do stuff, but oy vey, you know, I just wish I was in like a detached house. I wouldn't have to deal with it. I miss being in a detached house. Obviously, you know, there was still plans about me moving over to the States and everything, but that's all kind of like really been pushed back now, because obviously there's no travelling going on. We were in lockdown, so I can't leave the UK because we were in lockdown. My girlfriend is now pretty much, I think, in lockdown, so she can't leave the States. So, you know, there's that. So it's like, you know, you can't get away from it. I can't just be like, yeah, I'm up and moving and going to a better place. I can't even do that. So it's like pretty shit right now, really, with everything. But good thing is, we've still got the internet, got our video game. I would sell through the corner of like the region there, but I'm kind of worried that at that corner there's probably going to be like ghost ships. No, my luck. Oh, what did I press? I don't know what I pressed there. I keep doing that and I don't know what I pressed to do it. So I should look down at my keyboard when I touch things, right? Oh wow, really? I mean, ours hasn't been like perfect because I've noticed like later in the evening, our download is really dropping quite a lot. But to be fair, with everyone pretty much being told to stay in their homes and not go out unless it's necessary, there's more people at home now probably using their internet, which is obviously putting a strain on everyone else's internet. I mean, for me, this isn't that much of a change in what I would normally do, like being home and stuff, you know, and that. There are moments where I'm kind of like, you know, I feel a bit kind of annoyed that I can't just go out, like, and meet up with my dad for like a meal and stuff like that. Like, I can't do that now because it's like, it's lockdown, you know. And the fact that I finally got through to the sedation clinic about getting my sedation assessment for my tooth, and that got cancelled until further notice. Haven't pulled out or anything now. Just like, finally got it, and then it was like, nope, already got cancelled the appointment. So I'm just like, oh, for God's sake. So I gotta wait on that now as well. But touch wood, my tooth hasn't been giving me any problems. You know, it just needs to come out because there's nothing else they can do with it. Hopefully, you know, I don't get any problems with it. Otherwise, I'll be a little bit buggered, I think, at the moment. But your Wi-Fi's fixed now, right? Oh, it was quite funny the other day, like, my dad texted me the other day and I couldn't text him back because I didn't have a credit. And I asked my brother because he has got credit. I said, well, can you text him and let him know we're alright? And he goes, why ain't you got credit? And I went, well, I'm not paying £10 a month to have credit on my phone and have data that I'm not going to be actually using because I'm going to be stuck home. Can't go out anywhere and use it. And I was like, the only reason I had it, so I had the free text messages, was in case I was out and my brother needed me, right? Because I'm his carer. And I said, well, there's no point. I'm home. We're home 24/7 now. There's no point for it. It's a waste of money. And I was like, and if I need to contact anyone by phone, I've got a landline, so just call people on that. I just don't see the point in paying that much a month for something you don't use. That's their cheapest package, is like the £10 a month thing. Oh, this is... wait my ship to level up again so I can add the weight. I think it's very... Aha! I can imagine. Oh, I'm so lucky. I don't get called for tech support from most people, so it's like pretty good, you know. So not too bad. I know, I can imagine that must be like tedious as hell, like having it where you got constantly people say, "Well, how do we do this? How do we do this?" Because everyone's home, aren't they? Oi, awful. I mean, the only extra thing I've been doing is I got my brother in Cardiff, setting up a D&D server, which is going to be more roleplay than it is D&D. Like, it is D&D themed roleplay, but it's also going to be a bit more roleplay than it is like campaigns and stuff. And he was just needing help setting up like bots and stuff for it. He doesn't know his way around Discord as much, so I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I'm not doing anything, I can help you out with that. Like, well, there's plenty of bots that could do this and that. I said, but I did have to explain to him that, you know, there are some bots that what he wants to have some bots do. I said, I don't know if you can actually get them to do what you want them to do. Probably gonna be having to make your own one. Like, you know. I think we're getting close to the border. Like, it looked like we were getting closer to the border this week. Like, we're still going at somewhat of an angle, but... We're in ML. What I might try and do is I might try and get on that island in L9 and then just take a break for today because it's almost 4 o'clock. So I do want to go grab something to eat in a bit. And obviously this is probably going to take me a while to get there, but that's good. I mean, I don't have to sail all the way there. Like, all this stuff on my ship I can easily get from a different island, right? So if I really wanted to, I could just crash my ship and just respawn, but no, we'll get there. Tomorrow's my lazy day because it's Wednesday, so what I might do is just try and get there off stream. Sailing between regions could be the slowest part of the game, I think. Close to the border, aren't we? Yeah, getting very close. Now we've just got to hope, really, really, really hope that there is no ghost pirates on the other side of this border as we come through. There might be. There could be a very good chance of it. Obviously, I don't want to get caught by ghost ships. If I do get caught by ghost ships, I get caught by ghost ships. But still, don't want to get caught by ghost. Bad enough that I had that shark sneak up on me whilst I was trying to avoid a cat. So, you know, it's pretty funny, but still. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not like cyclones and stuff in here as well. Yes. About sharks and lions, of course, yeah. How to avoid sharks and lions. Step 1, don't go near lions. Step 2, stay out of the water. Don't swim with fish in your hands. Okay, I can't see no ghost ship, but yes, exactly. Stay out of the water and running from lions. You see, I think they were like a tag team kind of thing. Like, there was a shark nearby, and that lion knew it, and the lion was like, "Here you go. We'll play tag team. One of us will get the person. Whoever gets it gets to have the big juicy part, and then I get to share the rest," kind of thing. You know. That's how it was working, wasn't it? Like, they were just tag teaming. We're gonna port onto this island. Okay. Settle down. Settle our ship down and like avoid all the crap if we can along the way. It's so far so good, right? I think it always got the thing at the bottom there. It says less than 2 on the front, the back, the left and right, because there's nothing there. There's nothing on them. Or is it less than? Very strange. Very strange. It's because the dolphins are trying to help out, right? We do have. Okay. Where's piracy? We got how to. I've already unlocked it. Where's the thing we get with the? This one, isn't it? Yeah. Piracy. Why is it not unlocked piracy? Was it this one? Here we go. I was looking at the wrong one, wasn't I? There we go. Now I can make that because I was like, oh yeah, I was going to make that one. Then I go ship, so I'll try and see if I can do this. Stop your ship. I'm safe, right? I want to do this because what I want to do is a grappling. Oh, fibers. No, I ain't got enough bloody metal, have I? Oh, oh well. It's fine. I must have got rid of the last bit of metal I had on me, didn't I? No, I didn't actually gather much metal. Use the... We're good though. What I was going to do was use a grappling hook to get the, that over there, because you can see there's a shark right there in the water, so if I was to jump out and try and get that, that shark would go for me. I mean, you can sail really, 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 really close to them and hope that you don't crash into them, because if you bash into them, it breaks them. You don't get anything. What the... That's got to be a whale, right? Because that sounded like a whale. If not, it's a sea cow. That's what that sounded like. Okay, Ez. You have a good one too. Try and get some relaxing in if you can. Yeah, we'll have to make that grappling hook at some point though, because that'd be useful, because if you come across a load of stuff like this, you don't have to sail too close to it, and you just use the grappling hook to pull it in. And you can get all kinds of stuff, like you can get food in them, you can get drink, you can get doubloons. I don't know what else you can get, but I'm pretty certain there's other stuff you can get too. Like, I think it depends on the quality as well. Like, there's different qualities for the, I'm pretty certain that that is a sunken ship over there, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. There might be a ghost ship by that. I've had a couple of times when there's been a ghost ship. Oh? Oh, did you clip it? I'll have to look at that later then. Awesome. Rest up this island. Once we get here, that's when I'm probably gonna call it a day. Because I do need to go grab some... cook some food. Oh, I think I see a couple of rafts here already as well. Look. Jump down on the recovery. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for today's stream, guys. So the next stream is gonna be on Thursday. Let's see who we can actually pass a raid on. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.